In the quiet town of Springwood, Elm Street was like any other street, or so it seemed. But the residents knew better. They knew the dark secret that had haunted them for years. It was a secret they whispered about, a name they feared: Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger was once a man, a twisted and evil man who preyed on the town's children. After his heinous acts were discovered, the parents of Springwood took justice into their own hands. They tracked Freddy to his lair, a decrepit boiler room, and burned him alive. But Freddy was no ordinary man. His spirit, filled with rage and a thirst for vengeance, survived. Soon after Freddy's death, the nightmares began. Teenagers on Elm Street started having terrifying dreams of a man with a burned face, a fedora hat, and a glove with razor-sharp knives for fingers. In their dreams, Freddy hunted them, and if he killed them in the dream, they never woke up. Nancy Thompson was one such teenager. She was strong, determined, and she refused to be another victim. Nancy researched the history of Freddy Krueger and discovered his dark past. She realized that Freddy's power came from the fear of those who remembered him. As long as they were afraid, Freddy would have the strength to enter their dreams. One by one, Nancy's friends fell victim to Freddy. Each night, she battled the terror in her sleep, trying to stay awake, but exhaustion was taking its toll. Desperate, she devised a plan to face Freddy in the dream world and pull him into reality, where he could be defeated. That night, Nancy prepared herself. She set traps around her house and equipped herself with a hidden knife. As she drifted into sleep, Freddy appeared, taunting her with his twisted smile. The dreamscape was a nightmarish version of her home, filled with shadows and whispers of lost souls. Nancy fought bravely, luring Freddy into the traps she had set. With each step, the lines between dream and reality blurred. Finally, in a moment of sheer willpower, she grabbed Freddy and pulled him into the waking world. Freddy, now vulnerable, fought back with savage fury. But Nancy was ready. Using her knife, she fought him off, leading him into a final trap. With a scream of rage, Freddy was engulfed in flames, his body disintegrating into ashes. The nightmare was over, or so it seemed. Weeks passed, and the town of Springwood began to heal. But Nancy couldn't shake the feeling that Freddy's spirit still lingered. One night, as she was falling asleep, she heard a familiar, chilling laugh. Her heart froze as she realized the horrifying truth. Freddy Krueger could never be truly defeated. As long as the memory of him existed, so did his power. Nancy's story became a warning for the new generation on Elm Street. They would always remember, and they would always fear, the man who could turn their dreams into deadly nightmares. And so the legend of Freddy Krueger lived on, haunting the shadows, waiting for the next unsuspecting dreamer to fall asleep on Elm Street.